Welcome to my Christmas dinner. I have not seen what's inside any of these boxes. All I know is, in one hand, we've got something that was cooked by a completely amateur chef, someone who doesn't cook as a full-time job. On the other hand, I've also ordered a Christmas dinner from a professional chef, someone who's like a bougie gourmet who does this for a living. This person runs a restaurant, a successful, incredible restaurant. I have never done anything like this. It's going to be really interesting to see the difference of a Christmas dinner from a home chef versus a professional chef. I have not ordered any specific items. All I said was I want a Christmas dinner. Whatever is your idea of a Christmas dinner. I'm so nervous about this. Also, I don't want to step on the turkey. So I'm about to experience a full-on Christmas dinner menu from a home chef, basically an amateur chef. So this is the menu that has been created from an amateur home chef. Meat and potato pie, turkey with roast potatoes, roasted parsnips, pigs in blankets, stuffing, and gravy. And then for dessert, we're having a traditional Christmas cake. So I want to look at the food. 3, 2... Are you kidding me? This looks professional. Oh my god, the cake! The most beautiful cake I have ever seen. Oh my god, I literally need to take a photo of this. Very Christmas to me. This is the best Christmas present ever. Also, the turkey better hold well in the freezer. I am speechless. I don't even know where to start. I might not get to see my family this year, but they're the ones losing. This is a serious Christmas menu. This is like incredible. When I call myself like a home cook, and this person also called themselves a home cook, very completely different levels. I think the meat and potato pie is the closest thing to a star. Nobody who doesn't do this professionally in their right mind would ever attempt to do this details. Like, wow, it smells so buttery. I just want to actually dive into this. So we're gonna get a little bit of the meat pie. We're eating with cutlery. That's when you know this is the fanciest Christmas video I have ever done. It smells very beefy, and I think it's also potatoes. Wow. This filling is 100% the best thing in here. The dough is also really good. I find it a little bit thick and a little bit under, but I think a lot of people love crust. But personally for me, it's all about the filling. It's so good. I want to try a little bit of everything. This is basically what I do on Christmas Day. Just a little bit of everything all mixed together until I can't recognize what I'm eating. So this is a parsnip or roasted parsnip. Is this sweet potato? These are regular roast potatoes that also look incredible. I feel like I'm not even giving you guys a proper close-up of everything because I'm so excited to like dive in. I always do a terrible job at this, but these roast potatoes look incredible. They're not as crispy as the parsnips. This is definitely homemade stuffing. I don't know if we've got the best knife for this, but I think we should cut the turkey. But wait, let me try to show you what it looks like first. It is a heavy turkey. That is beautiful. It's steaming still. Being completely honest with you guys, I did not expect this level of quality. My idea of someone who cooks at home is like, if I knew anyone in my life who could cook like this, I would immediately tell them that they need to do this professionally. This is probably a really unpopular opinion, but the drier the part of the turkey, the better it tastes. That's just my opinion. I personally don't like the dark parts of the turkey, like the legs and stuff like that. That's way too... The flavor is way too intense for me. I'm literally cutting it with basically a butter knife. So I'm probably gonna ruin it. But this slices like perfectly. I wish I could give you guys a close-up, but I'm dying to try this. And I don't even have time for that. It is steaming right now. This is better than what I've cooked for the past 2 years. And most of my stuff was pre-made. If any of you guys want to come over for turkey, this is gonna hold in the fridge for probably another week. I'm not joking. Like, I will need help. So this, I am very critical of gravy. I can taste if this is not homemade. I want to try the whole thing without the gravy, just in case I'm not gonna love it, and then we're gonna try with the gravy. Pigs in a blanket. Whoa, incredible. My standards for pigs in a blanket are very high because I actually really enjoy them, and I hate when they're too soggy. These are so crispy. I think you could literally hear it on the microphone. This is the best Christmas ever. Let's move on to the potatoes, which is probably my favorite side. The pigs in a blanket were very flavorful. The potatoes are a little bit more plain. I like when the potatoes are like crispy, kind of like the parsnips a little bit. These are a little bit soft, but still very good. I feel like I'm going to dip the parsnip in the gravy. This is the moment. I'm low-key joking because my favorite gravy is from KFC. I honestly think they have great gravy. I don't care if it's like pre-made. It tastes incredible. It is my favorite gravy. I love the consistency because it's super thick. That is homemade gravy. Oh, the crispy parsnips. That was so unexpected. The parsnips is 100% the best part. It is all the crispy edges in it. Like, I think you can probably see it. They look burned, but they're full of flavor. I don't know if it was cooked together with the turkey. In comparison, the potatoes are low-key disappointing. I think this is carrots. I thought it was sweet potato. I don't know why. My vegetable culture is... I'm gonna try the turkey with the gravy already, because the gravy was so flavorful with the parsnip. It's not really salty, the gravy. I usually love it when it's very salty, but it's gonna be good with the turkey, I just know. I have no idea what's in this, but it is saying a lot of things. The skin on the turkey, it's super crispy. Okay, maybe not this one. That's a good turkey. This is gonna be really difficult for the professional chef because this is a professional chef basically in terms of quality. So this is the turkey stuffing. A very wet stuffing. It's pretty good, but this was not the Christmas dinner that I expected from an amateur. I'm like really suspicious of whatever's gonna happen next. Did we accidentally get this mistaken? Did they hire a professional chef themselves? I guess it only makes things more interesting for what's to come with the professional. It was either bought in a supermarket, which I don't think it was, to be completely honest. There's a freaking snowman on top. Who has the time to do this when you don't do this professionally? I mean, I guess they did this professional for me because I pay them. The details on it. Oh my god, I nearly ruined Christmas. Let me check the menu because I forgot what the dessert is. This is a traditional Christmas cake. So I think a traditional Christmas cake in England is very like dried fruits. It was too much of a perfect Christmas dinner. Something had to happen. I don't think there's anything else. If this was my Christmas, like with my family, unless there's some kind of chocolate variation of this would not go down well. I don't even know why I'm getting a slice so big, because if I see raisins in this, that's it. Christmas is ruined. We're gonna move on to the next one. Please don't be covered in dried fruit and raisins and nuts and all the things I don't like. Here it comes. First of all, that is a lot of fondant and marzipan, maybe? Ooh, this is like all my least favorite things. Just imagine if this was chocolate chips and chocolate instead of dried raisins. It would be so much better. Okay, I thought it was gonna smell like some weird funky wine, but it actually smells like vanilla, so you know what, let's give it a try. It is Christmas. It could be a Christmas miracle. I don't know how to feel about this. Raisins, marzipan, fondant, I think that's what this is. No. Oh. So that was interesting. This is, if I would have to pick a dessert that is literally made of all my least favorite things, this is it. I can't even try to be unbiased and tell you that this is like a great fruit cake objectively, because that's how much I dislike this. So, you know, it is what it is. My opinion is I don't like this. Personally, I reject this for me. If my family was here, this was served as a Christmas dinner, I think we would all be very happy. I think the meat pie would have been a huge success. So that was the Christmas menu from the home cook. So we're gonna move on to the professional restaurant quality chef, which is going to be interesting because I asked for a classic Christmas dinner. There's not a whole lot that could be done here, but I am excited to see what happens. I am experiencing deja vu. This is the Christmas menu that was made by an actual chef. An actual chef made this, and this is what it is on the inside. Oh, wait a minute. First of all, it is sweet potato bomb turkey served with glazed carrots, Brussels sprouts with grated Parmesan cheese, mashed potato, stuffing, and gravy. I'm so used to giving, I don't know how to receive. It is truly the holiday season. For dessert, we've got a sticky pudding with caramel sauce. And an extra dessert, a strawberry panna cotta. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many things and everything looks so restaurant quality. What is that? I've never seen anything like that. The turkey! Are you kidding me? The carrots! That's like straight out of a Christmas advert. Look at the mashed potatoes. They've got like shape to them. This literally looks like a Christmas advert. This is so different from what I'm used to for Christmas. Obviously, we have to make comparisons, and I know it's not going to be fair, but visually, I have to be honest, this one has more textures. Everything is like something interesting going on. I cannot wait to show you in more detail. I think the starter would be the sweet potato bombs. Have you guys ever heard of a sweet potato bomb? I feel like this is probably something they actually make at a restaurant. It's like marshmallow. I'm so grateful for this experience. I really truly am. Oh my god. No! It is filled with something, like maybe more marshmallow, maybe like pink marshmallow. The effect on this is incredible. I don't even know how they've done that. This is gourmet. That is so unexpected. I am so confused. I have no idea how something has marshmallow in it, and it tastes kind of savory. I've never had anything like this. I could literally eat all four in one go. It's sticky, sweet, and so flavorful. That's the best way to describe it. So I think what we should do now is move on to the mains. These are the Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese. They look so good and crispy. This is exactly how I like veggies, especially roasted ones. Wow, I love how much I'm putting on my plate because I just know. I just know. Look at this mashed potato. That's like from Victorian times. This is what the Queen is probably eating for Christmas. Oh my god, it is so fluffy. It is literally like a cloud. This stuffing is so different from any stuffing I've seen because you can literally see the pieces of like bacon, and you can literally see the chunks of bread. Like this was made with actual bread. It smells so good. It smells super intense as well. I was very excited for the carrots. Are you kidding me? They cook. I've never seen carrots with this. Where does that even come from? What carrots are these that have the green leaves on it? This is some serious cover of a magazine level. The last thing I'm gonna cut is the turkey, and whoa, it is so fragrant, and this is just gonna have so much flavor, I just know. I'm gonna try to slice a similar part of the turkey. I think the skin is not as crispy now because obviously this has been sitting there for a little bit. I'm doing a terrible job at cutting the turkey. This turkey smells so good on the inside, and I'm doing a terrible job at cutting it, but you get the idea. I should have a serrated knife for this, that's why it looks like that. But like, this is a beautiful... I made a mess, but I swear my plate looks like the most interesting plate ever. So many textures and sizes. This gravy is so thick. This is exactly how I like my gravy. I am going to start with the mashed potatoes because, I mean, come on, they're just there. How do I even describe this? Imagine a cloud. Imagine the cloud is made of butter. That is better than the potatoes from the one before. And I'm so sorry because I did enjoy the meal, but this is like, I mean, ooh, let's get this one with loads of Parmesan cheese. That's even better than the mashed potatoes. How? I don't know. These Brussels sprouts are the best thing that I have eaten this whole meal. It's crispy, it's got loads of tiny little pieces of bacon and vegetables, and then everything has got like crunch and soft. That's good stuffing as well. As soon as I turn off the camera, this meal is gonna be gone. This one is not gonna go in my fridge. Turns out no one can come over. This is just for me. I got a little bit of the turkey and the skin as well. Oh, wow. It's so flavorful. It's like sweet. I don't even know exactly how to describe it because I feel like this food is so good and it's got so many flavors that I don't even know myself, just keeping it super real. But the other turkey was basically a really, really good turkey that someone made at home. That's what it tasted like. If your grandma has been cooking turkey for like 20 years and she really perfected the recipe, the other turkey tasted like that. This one tastes like you paid a lot of money to sit at a restaurant to enjoy your Christmas dinner. Might not be everyone's cup of tea to have a very like flavorful turkey, but it is my cup of tea. I hate to say it. This is, whoa. Ooh, with the glazed carrots. sweet and crunchy. Probably like a sugar glaze on the outside that makes them really crunchy, even better than the parsnips from the other one. Two completely different worlds. I actually thought that this would be a lot more comparable than it is. We're gonna move on to the dessert, and this was so many things that like I feel like I forgot already. So one of them is a sticky pudding with a caramel sauce. Look how beautiful that looks, just sitting there on the table doing its thing. This caramel sauce, guys, is unbelievable. This is like a dessert on its own. Do you guys see that? Like, is this real life? Is this real Christmas? On a year like this year, this is not the meal I expected for Christmas. I'm gonna start with the panna cotta because I would love to finish with something as rich and like sweet and sticky as that. I'm gonna try to get a bit of the jelly bit on top and then a bit of the what I think is like the panna cotta in the bottom. The top bit is a bit liquidy, so I feel like it didn't set properly, but the bottom one is actually surprisingly firm. I can honestly say that I know for a fact that this is made with real strawberry. There is no artificial flavors here. It tastes so intense of strawberry that it's almost confusing. The jelly bit on top, it's not fully set, so it's a bit liquidy, so it's not my favorite texture, but the flavor on it, it's like strawberry jam, but a million times more flavorful, but with the creaminess of like, I don't even know what. I've never had anything as creamy as that. This is like the greatest caramel sauce ever. If this is salted caramel, I will be so happy. It's like so many different textures. I feel like that's the theme for every dish here, and the reason why I was so mind blown with so many things. I might be speaking too soon because I might not like this at all, but I think it's gonna be good. Whoa. Holy. Oh my god. I don't think you guys understand. That's so crazy to me that it's creamy, cakey, sticky, super sweet and flavorful, but not too sweet. This is the perfect dessert. It is the holiday season, it is Christmas, so I'm gonna try to say this without upsetting anybody, because I feel like both meals are not very comparable to begin with. The first meal, I really enjoyed it. It tasted like a meal that, like a family member, like if your grandma is really good at making like a Christmas dinner, that's what it tasted like. However, I do have to say that it is not comparable to this. The textures, the creativity, the fact that when you cut into a sweet potato, it's got layers to it. Is it a fully fair comparison? I don't think so, but I think this is great just to show the differences of skill that people have, because obviously no one is born knowing how to cook like that. This has to take years of practice and just hard work. And I think that is probably the most interesting part about the video. Maybe you'd like to see more episodes of a home cook versus a professional chef. Please let me know in the comment sections. Do you have any ideas of things that we could order? I love to hear from you guys. As usual, if I take your idea, I will give you credit to your YouTube channel, or if you send it to me on Instagram. So keep them coming down below. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Scroll down, there's a subscribe button, notification bell. You don't have to do it, but if you enjoy my videos, my final message for this video and something that I want to say is, I feel like I'm so tired of saying some variation of this year isn't the best or this year isn't great. I don't want to put that into the universe. I don't want to go into next year with that kind of mentality. So things are great. I am grateful for a meal. I am grateful my family or friends might not be here and I might be on my own this year, but I am grateful that you guys are here, and maybe some of you have enjoyed a meal watching this video. I'm gonna try to do this in the next videos and just rewire my brain to think positively about everything. So I love you guys, I hope you had a good time, and I will see you on my next video, which will probably be in 1 or 2 days.